Okay, so we've been gone all day long, shopping, doing some things, getting errands ran, so I haven't been home to do much with my sourdough. But when I got home, I noticed my little garlic greens are blowing up through the roof. I think this morning they were like right around here or so, but I just gave them new water and then they shot straight up. So that's awesome because we'll be able to use those in our dinner when we cook tomorrow. They taste just like garlic and they're super easy. You just take your garlic clove, peel it, stick this side down in the water in a little container and change the water every day. Stick it where it's going to get sunlight and you will have garlic you can snip and have whenever you want it. But on another note, we are going to feed Fiona real quick. I'm just going to throw her on the scale, feed her, and then tomorrow morning we'll get up and we're going to make pie. And I also have to make chocolate chip cookie dough, so we'll do some brown butter cookies and everything like that. Let me get all my stuff ready. Alright, so I got everything. I got my discard jar. This has all my extra Fiona in it from the other day, so I'm just going to open it up and set it here. I have my active one that I leave on the counter, and we're just going to dump everything that I have in this jar, as much as I can, right into there. And then I'll put the lid on it, and she's going to go right back in the fridge. I'm also going to take my scale. It's a 2-part scale, so I set this one here, and then turn this on. I'll set Fiona's jar right here. I do know that this jar alone weighs 421 grams. So I'm just going to make sure my scale is set to grams, which you can see right there. And we are zeroed out. So I'm going to see, it says 532, so we're right about 112 grams of starter inside my jar. So I'm going to take and add my water first. And I'm actually going to put 200 grams in so that I can get more rise out of her tonight than I would if I just did a 1-to-1-to-1. I like to put the water in first because then I can kind of stir it around by shaking it. Obviously, I'm making a mess. Okay, I got that straightened out. But we're back. So we got our 200 grams of water in there. And then I'm just going to add another 200 grams of unbleached all-purpose flour. Just use a little scoop because it seems to fit through the top of the jar better so that I don't make a huge ass mess everywhere like I am doing right now. But that's okay. It's what it is. We're almost there. Alright, perfect. So real quick I'm going to grab a wood spoon. Alright, got my wood spoon and my paper spatula. I'm just going to ditch the scale and give her a good stir. I like to have my starter be pretty thick because it contains more yeast in it and actually gives better bread rise. Where I'm at, I'm in Washington State, so I like to have a thicker starter and have better bread rise than a flat loaf. So I get a good stir in there, and then as you can see, she's pretty thick. I'm just going to scrape it on down off my wood spoon. Back into the jar, and then I just scrape the sides down from the top all the way down to the level of starter that I have in the jar. Now, you want to give room for it to at least double in size, but we're already about halfway in the jar, as you can see, so I'm likely going to have to come dump half of it into another jar tonight, which is totally fine, but I'll have enough starter to make several different things tomorrow. So we'll see you in the morning and see what she looks like.